Welcome everybody to this meeting this evening, and we do have a public hearing, and it's going to be in the matter of rezoning request for the following properties that were recommended from the Planning Commission. The first property, the property located at 4830 Cooper Highway, map 127 partial 128.02. Requested from rezoning from R1 residential to C2 general commercial. Do we have anybody that would like to speak on this evening? On this property at 4830 Cooper Highway? Okay, with that being said, we'll go to the second one. The property located at 1190 Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial 009.12, requested rezoning from C1 neighborhood commercial to I1 industrial. Do we have anyone that would like to speak on the property located at 1190 Old Asheville Highway? Okay. The third one, the property located on Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial 009.01, requested rezoning from A1 agriculture to I1 industrial. Do we have anyone like to speak on that piece of property? Okay. The fourth one, the property located on Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial 010.09, requested rezoning from A1 agricultural to I1 industrial. That's on Old Asheville Highway, map 057. Anyone like to speak on that piece of property? Okay, with that being said, we'll move to number 2 on the list. It's in the matter of following zoning amendments. Zoning resolution amending Article 5, Zoning District Section 7.b, special exceptions establishing requirements for cryptocurrency mining in Cocke County. Do we have anybody that would like to speak? I do have 2 names on here. Nathaniel Jones. Nathaniel Jones? Is that not right?
Nathaniel.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nathaniel James. I'm sorry, sir. My apologies.
My writing, I'm sorry.
What issue was you wanting to speak on, sir?
I just want to find out what's going on before they go do it. And what's the reason?
Are you talking about the crypto mining or the rezoning, sir?
The rezone.
The rezoning, I'll give you the addresses here. I can go over them real quickly again. 4830 Hooper Highway, 1190 Old Asheville Highway. This one has not got an address. It just got Old Asheville Highway map 057 partial. And then the fourth one is located on the Old Asheville Highway map 057 partial. And all these are going to be rezoned from residential. One is rezoned from C2 general commercial, and 3 of them are I1 industrial. Those are on, one's on Cooper Highway, 3 is on Old Asheville Highway. That's up next to the landfill, if I'm correct, sir. Oh, you thank you. It's not on the agenda. Sir, we will allow you, if you're speaking about the zoning issue, then there's nothing on the agenda tonight concerning zoning.
Okay, that's fine.
But I would allow you, if you would like to take a moment to stand up and ask a question, we will listen to your question. That would be fair, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a question? Okay, we'll move on, sir. Thank you. The next name on the list, Charlotte Johnson. would you care to tell me what you're speaking on, please?
Yes, I'd like to know where I can get a copy of the zoning rules, or do you change it like NASCAR does, and if you want to?
So those are listed on the mayor's website, I think,
Okay.
on the county
Can
mayor's.
you not just I can't download it, so how do I get a copy of this?
You go to the mayor's office, ma'am,
And
out
where
in
is
the shopping center, out in Tractor Supply Shopping Center. And that's where our mayor's office is located. They'd be glad to give you a copy.
Okay, one other question.
Okay? Would you care to stand up, pencil? I don't hear very well, but I'm trying.
Okay, I don't care if it's stand up.
Okay.
I'd like to know if we're ever gonna get to vote on this crap that y'all are passing.
Well, the answer to that, is it okay for me to answer? The issue of zoning, ma'am, cannot be put on the ballot for the citizens of Cocke County to vote
Why?
on. It is
Why?
against the law. It is a state amended
What law is it?
You can pick up a copy of that also at the mayor's office,
Yes, I'd like
ma'am.
to have a copy of that,
Yes, ma'am.
and I'd like to talk to our representative about that too.
You talking about your district representative? Okay, what
No,
district?
I'm talking about my representative in the government, not this government, our state government.
Okay, that would be Mr. Faison,
I know,
I guess,
who he
ma'am.
is. But,
Okay.
and who are we getting to represent my zone, or whatever you call it, my district, I guess,
Okay.
after, Mr. Esslinger quit?
Okay, what district are you in, ma'am? Fourth
Fourth.
district?
Yes.
Okay, that will be brought to the attention of the CLB, I think, maybe next month, through Commissioner Kemplin will be bringing names from the fourth district.
Are we gonna vote on that, or y'all just get to decide?
The Cocke County CLB will vote, but you can reach out to your fourth district representative, Mr. Kemplin.
He's just as bad as the rest of y'all. Why are you doing this to us?
Ma'am, I don't have any more comment, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I know. You're
Thank
not
you.
gonna tell me anything that I want to know.
Thank you for attending, ma'am. With that being said, I don't have any more questions about unless y'all have any questions about the public hearing. Okay, with that being said, we will start our regular meeting at 6 o'clock. Thank you all again. I did miss one part, and I apologize. There's a zoning resolution amending the zoning resolution of the Cocke County, Tennessee to permit campgrounds and recreational vehicle park as a special exception in the A-1 Agriculture Forestry Zoning District. Do we have anybody that would like to speak on that? Yes, sir.
Whose property is that? What you talking about?
Whose property? It's not. Okay. You see back there?
Yeah. Phil?
Mr. Morgan, may I ask you a question, sir? On this, thank you. On this zoning resolution, amending the zoning resolution of Cocke County, Tennessee, you know, two permit campgrounds and recreational vehicle parks as a special exception in the A1 Agricultural Forestry Zoning District. Do you have a vicinity of where that is?
That's just countywide, Mr. Chairman. It's, right now, as the rules are written, there's no place for it. There's no place for campgrounds or recreational campgrounds as a park. They've been going in A1, before that, but I guess it was just left out, by Mrs. Goffman. So we're trying to get them, somewhere where they can be
Okay.
legally. It's kind of like the cryptocurrency thing. They want them to be in an industrial area. Same kind of a deal. No, there's nothing specific out there that I'm aware of.
Okay. So what you're saying, if I can understand, there's no specific address at this time?
No, sir, not at all.
Okay. Okay, did that answer your question, sir? There's no specific address at this time for this?
They have to be an address, but I don't guess it's gonna put it out for the county. We want to know what zone they're in, and got a good idea of what
Mr. Chairman, it's anybody, if he wanted to come in and put a campground somewhere, if it was in an agricultural area, he wouldn't,
He could apply for it.
he could apply
through the
for
planning
it. Currently, right now, there's nowhere in the rules it can be. But I mean, it's just,
Okay.
it's just information I think we're,
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
That wouldn't have to be up there next to, on the Hall Top Road or what they call it.
No, sir, there's no specific address at this time. It would be anyone to apply for this zoning. Okay, sir, I'm sorry. Anyone on, y'all have any questions or anything? Okay, thank you, guys. We will we will go back into our regular meeting. Sir, y'all are not on here to speak. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you was thinking people was raising their hands.
He's written on here, sir. He's written on the paper to
You
speak.
signed up for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Attention, please. I have some names on here that would like to speak before the Cocke County CLB this evening. Nathaniel James. He already spoke. Scott Thornton. Welcome, yes, sir.
Since it doesn't have this next to it, maybe they, yeah, just that's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to hear about a study today for the Recreation Department and the City of Newport merging together. And I will say this, in September of last year, I found out about this as being as part of the study, just a citizen of Cocke County, not a recreation director. I am your recreation director for the county. I was told to come to a meeting and talk to some people about things that's going on, how we can make it better. And that's when I found out about it. Well, we were already hearing rumors of maybe us getting closed down and going into the city. So I went down and talked to them. I think it was a few days later, we went down and had a meeting, and they were coming to 3 pathways to show them how it would work together. So we did all this, and we were going to be involved in it. And since then, we've sent them paperwork. And after that paperwork got to them, we have not been involved. Our recreation department in the county, nor our county recreation board, and this is an autonomous board set up by the CLB back in 2020 or 2019 late. Meaning that the board does all the decision making for the Cocke County Recreation Department. We've asked the county mayor to include us in this, and we've got crickets. We don't get nothing. We have been just over in a corner in the dark. So now the study has been final draft. Now it's in the stages of him putting it here. I don't think it's fair. I think it's wrong.
Yes, it is.
And all we've asked for is to be a part of it. Not saying that we would never deny it. Wouldn't be a good thing. We want to be a part of it. We want to have some say in it because everything in that draft, it's not for the recreation of your county. We got to look out for county kids. We got to look out for the Grassy Fork, Centerview, Smoky Mountain, every one of them. That's what our job is. And as a recreation department, yeah, that's what my job is, to look out for kids, get them active, and to help out. And that is all that we ask for, is to be a part of it. We've not been a part of that study, and I think that study needs to be thrown in the trash and we start over.
Yes.
Thank you all.
Mr. Mayor, if you want to respond to it.
Were you interviewed for the study?
I was interviewed like
Were
a
members of
citizen.
your board interviewed for the study?
Huh?
Were members of your board interviewed? Were
That's
parents,
no longer there.
so 2 members were interviewed, were parents interviewed?
I didn't get no names to it. I mean,
Okay.
we've not been a part of it. The city guy, all of them, the city parks and rec, they've all been involved.
The chairman.
We called the state people that done it, and they told us that the mayor was the one doing
Hold
it.
on just a minute, Scotty.
The mayor's telling us that you.
Scotty, hold on just a moment, please, sir. Mr. Mayor, you were speaking.
Last year, the CLB agreed to pay half and half with the city about with the city and the county, a study to see what it might look like for combining the parks and rec. The county paid half and the city paid half. That was approved last year. Now, the state waived that fee, so it got done for free. And so
I've
now.
talked to several
Mr.
members. even
Mr.
Mr.
Mayor,
President,
Hang on just one second.
Mr. Mayor, can we address this during the regular
This
meeting,
is my
sir?
5 minutes. This
Hold
ain't
on.
short as mine.
Scotty, hold on just a moment. Mr. Mayor, can we address this during the regular meeting, sir, when it comes up on the agenda? Thank you. Next you have 4 minutes, please. Mr. Brad Webb.
The question I have is about the setbacks on the zoning. What all properties and types are included in the setbacks? Anybody know? Campgrounds, daycares,
Hold on just a moment, Mr. Webb, and I'll try to answer your question. Mr. Morgan, sir. Could you answer Mr. Webb's, with you being the chairman of the planning commission, could you answer his question, please?
I don't have the books in front of me, I'm sorry, I didn't know what was on the
Okay.
agenda, but they're all different. Mr. Webb's probably speaking to the mining and agricultural areas.
I was actually referring to like campgrounds or anything else.
Campground maybe has to be 500 feet from a neighbor, with evergreens for barriers, stuff like that. A home, a business, I think it's 15 feet side setbacks, 30 feet front setbacks.
Is there any other properties besides mining or campgrounds involved in a setback?
Everything.
That's commercial property. That's got to be different than 15 foot.
If you have an industrial mine in an industrial area, I think your setback would be 50 feet.
Industrial mine or industrial area?
I think it would be 50 feet.
Okay. Would Vulcan be an industrial mine?
I think Vulcan is probably in the city of Newport's planning region, so I would have to refer to their rules.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Webb. Last name I have here is Jessica James. Welcome, Ms. James.
I want to know why you're wanting to zone Hall's Top and get a campground pushed in that is falsified and that is not legally acceptable.
Ma'am, I haven't heard anything about House Talk.
Nobody knows about Hall's Top Hangout. Oh, no. Yun's in for a good treat then. Don't know nothing about
Mr. Chairman,
Hall's Top
she may
Hangout.
be speaking of, there are some probably unapproved or illegal campgrounds out there. I mean, that we haven't seen.
Okay.
I mean, there's no
Well,
way to know.
I know that the 6th district has not heard of any campground on House Top.
If it, look at Facebook, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Y'all
Okay, guys.
Yun's all gave them the grant money.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yun's all
guys, okay.
funded it and graded it.
That's good, that's good. Okay, I don't have any more names on here, so we will resume to our regular meeting at 6 p.m.
All right, Cocke County Legislative Body now in session. Vice Chairman Rick Baxter presiding, Mayor Rob Mathis present.
Mr. Smith, please, would you have opening prayer, please?
Lord, we thank you for this day, dear God. We ask the Lord to lead and guide us in everything we be done for thy will and for the betterment of the people, dear Father. We ask this all in Jesus' precious holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Mr. Kemplin, please, would you lead us? One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Cocke County CLB meeting this evening. I'd like to thank the commissioners for all that you do and the mayor's administration. I'd just like to thank everybody for being here. The first thing on the agenda is roll call, please. Roll, yes.
Andy Ford,
Here.
Bill Miller,
Here.
Gayla Blazer, here, Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Here.
Tracy Stepp,
Here.
Jonathan Templin,
Here.
Jeff Esslinger resigned. Dan Bright,
Here.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdahl,
Here.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
The next on the agenda, July 21st, 2025, regular session meeting. We need approval of minutes. Do I have a motion to approve? Mr. Campbell, Mr. Verdahl. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Okay, the next, July 28th, 2025, special call meeting. We need approval of minutes for that meeting. Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Stepp, Mr. Smith, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Okay, that passed. Election appointments and reports, notaries, Elizabeth Donna Pickett, Rhonda K. Richards, Victoria L. McKay, Michael Adam Hartzog, Samuel Crum, and Gladys E. Hughes. Grady E. Hughes. I apologize. Do I have a motion to accept? Ms. Blazer? Mr. Miller? All in favor say aye, please. Aye. Any nays? Okay, that passed. In the matter of any committee reports, Budget Committee is first.
Mr. Chairman, Budget Committee was not able to meet this month, so none of these have been before them. However, they are attached for transfers and amendments and waive the reading of the same for the county.
Are you wanting a motion to accept? Do we have a motion to accept? Mr. Smith, Mr. Hudson, we do a roll call on that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, roll call please.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yes.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdahl,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, attached are the transfers and amendments and waive the reading of the same for the school system. And I believe Lori is here if you all have any questions for her.
Do y'all have any questions for Lori on this? Okay, do I hear a motion to accept? Mr. Miller, Mr. Smith, we'll do roll call, please.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yes.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdahl,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And of course, sir.
Okay, that passed.
Mr. Chairman, attached is a lease agreement for Sharp. What copying machines, what we're doing here is replacing the one from Archives. He's finally got a new space. Of course, his was completely damaged in the flood. And then also replacing one for Sessions Court is wrong there as well.
Is the archives moved into the new facility?
I believe, he completely moved in.
Yes.
Okay, any questions on that? Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Miller, Mr. Templin, we'll do a roll call on that too, please.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yes.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdahl,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
That's all from me.
Thank you, ma'am. Anything from sanitation? No, not this time. Anything from the general committee? Not this time. Public safety will be calling a meeting in September. That's when the elections for the chairman and vice chairman are due. Along with next month will be the regular election for your chairman and vice chairman of your Cocke County CLB. So we will follow up with that next month with regular elections. Anything from purchasing?
Mr. Chairman.
Not at this time. Rafting? Not at this time. In the matter of presenting a parks and recreation consolidation study constructed by the Tennessee Department of Environmental and Conservation and the Tennessee Office of Outdoor Recreation from the County Mayor's Office. Mr. Mayor, floor is yours.
Last spring, several commissioners approached me and asked me if there was a way, it was around budget time, if there was a way to consolidate city and county parks and rec. So we approached the state about that. The state included the city in that and said, hey, if you guys want to do the study, we said sure. And we voted to split that cost. The CLB and the city voted to split that cost. But however, they waived that, so there's no cost. So we got and as a result, when we had that initial meeting, the chairman of the Parks and Rec Board was there. The head of the city Parks and Rec was there. Both mayors were there. We agreed to do it. They gave us, they interviewed people from the city and the county, interviewed everybody, and then put together the final study. So there's no vote needed. It's just a study. So if y'all can look at it, can talk to it. I've already given copies to all of the members of the Parks and Rec Board, the Parks and Rec Director. As soon as I got the copies, or as soon as I got this, received the final study, I sent this to everybody. So it's y'all's to do with as you would like, or not to do with as you like. It's a study. So that's really all there is to it. There's nothing to vote on.
Any questions for the mayor?
I just want to make clear,
Ms.
any
Clayton.
changes before anything happens would have to go through our county board and that kind of stuff, and then even have to come to the CLB to vote on, is that correct?
Everything would, it's just like
It has to go
everything
through
else,
the-
it would all have to go through the legislative process.
Yeah. And it has to go through the county board, just to make that, they'll have their say and all that kind of stuff. Okay,
Correct.
the rec board is what I was
Oh,
saying.
directly, yeah.
Yes,
County
because they
commissioners.
had that power, I mean, we, through a resolution, gave them that power back in 2020. I think that's what Mr. Thornton was alluding to, or whatever, is that correct?
To my knowledge, yes, that's correct. So they also have copies of the study. The city got emailed copies of the study, so now everybody's got it and
So
everybody can.
essentially, those two boards would get together. I mean, I'm just trying to,
That'd be
in my
best.
head, for them to get together, work out anything, if anything at all comes out of it, and then present that to the city alderman and the county CLB. Would that be correct?
Sounds like a good way to do it, doesn't it?
But it
A
does,
publicly
but-
noticed meeting.
But I'm just asking, is that how all that will take place, from this study? So really, there's nothing to do with it right
Everything
now?
will have to be done in a public meeting through both the boards, like you're talking about the Parks and Rec as well as the CLB and the city hall.
Okay, so it's within their boards to work all that stuff out then?
As our attorney said, that would be a good way to do it.
Okay, I just
So-
want to make sure that.
So on this matter, I would assume that anything that comes to the Cocke County CLB about this issue would come through the Parks and Recreation Board.
It would have to be approved by them.
It has to be approved by them.
And then come to us.
Yes,
Right.
that's what I was, I mean,
So
through
the
the
board
city
would
and
have to
county.
approve it.
vote.
Right.
Or if it came to us first, maybe send it back to them if they haven't seen it.
All I'm saying is, when it comes right down to it, it has to go through that board.
Or it could come to us with no recommendation.
No
It could still-
recommendation.
It could still come to us ultimately.
It has to, I mean, the end vote of whether those are consolidated comes to the CLB, right?
Correct.
It would have to pass the other two boards though, right? Or
Doesn't
it
have to
can,
pass,
no.
it just needs to be considered, and it could come to us without a recommendation.
And then if it doesn't come to us, we don't vote on there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody was on the right page and we're not getting out there and people say we're consolidating and nobody knows anything about it and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to bring it to the forward.
There was nothing to talk about until you had the study, so now you got it,
Okay.
everybody can talk.
All right.
Any
Thank
more
you.
questions for the mayor on this? Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In the matter of a report from the county attorney,
No report tonight.
I did not see on here, do we need to have an executive session at the end of the meeting,
We
sir?
do, we do.
Okay.
We have some
Okay.
things to discuss.
Okay. All right. In the matter of a report from county commissioners, if any.
I've got a
Mr. Brown.
question for the county attorney.
Okay. Is that okay, Mr. County Attorney?
Sure.
Okay.
Could you give me the state statute that allows a chairman to block elected commissioner from presenting the views of the people to this court in the zoning matter?
The way you ask that question, sir, there is no state statute. That doesn't mean that that's not the way that is performed with this body. Okay? And I know what you're referring to. And so here's my answer. And I've been in this position for 7 months and 18 days. And I've been practicing law and working for counties and cities for 35 years. This body doesn't have written rules how it conducts its business that I'm aware of. And so it's done by custom and practice. And as I understand it, custom and practice has it that if a matter is to be placed on the agenda, you go through the chairman or the county clerk. All right? And if it is an issue that has been considered in the past, which apparently you had one for this week, all right? Well, that issue that you wish to be placed on the agenda, apparently, as I'm informed, is in the general committee. And if it's in the general committee, it needs to be considered by the general committee. And then it would come to this board for a vote. So that's the practice as I understand it.
Well, the understanding that I have about it, that would come before this board and be placed on the general committee.
Well, as I understand the issue that you wish to be placed on the agenda is already in general committee. That's how I understand it. Answer your question?
No,
I didn't answer your question?
oh, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney. Any more questions for the attorney? Any more questions from the commissioners? In the matter of a report from the Cocke County Partnership, Mr. Brady.
Mr. Chairman, I'll be brief. If you missed the last meeting, I distributed a sheet describing the funds that were collected in Mountain Strong. I'll pass that out. The partnership successfully collected and distributed $1.44 million that went out to the citizens and residents. And I gave out a detailed description of that in phases. The other thing is work is continuing on the lower Edwina and Quarry Road sewer pump extension. So that work is being done by our engineers and Newport Utilities, and that's underway. We've done all the paperwork on our end. A lot of things that I's have to be dotted, T's have to be crossed. Industrial Park, Smoky Mountain Innovation Park, we're trying to get the state to go ahead and fund our completion of the park as far as utilities. We need three-phase power to each lot. We need broadband, telecom, and water and sewer to each lot. We have it in the park, but only to one existing industry. So we need to get that finished up to each pad. And then the last pad you see that's being graded, that work should be done. I think the contract runs out on it December 31st, but that work should be done by mid-November at the latest. So we're making progress on that, and hopefully we'll have that up and running, and hopefully can procure another engineering service to finish up the electrical work. It also needs street lights and some landscaping, and we're working diligently to try to get that done. So, thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any questions for Mr. Brady?
Seen the new sign, it looks good.
Thank you.
The Innovation Park sign, it looks really good.
Thank you, and we will be mowing and doing some weed eating in there. Just be patient with us. We do have some funds allocated towards that. So we just have to finish up on, we've allocated some money for bush hogging and mowing. Okay?
Will there be lights on the sign also?
There's currently not any lights on the sign, but that's something for us to look at in the future, I suppose.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Mr. Brady? Okay, in the matter of a report from Priority Ambulance Service, do we have a representative? There's a copy to close. Okay. In the matter of a report from the Keep Cocke County Beautiful, do we have a representative or? Okay. In the matter of a report from Cocke County Corrections Partnership Committee, that's Mr. Mathis.
Nothing to report.
None, okay. Okay, we'll go into the new business. In the matter of consideration of an appointment of the following members to the Cocke County Budget Committee with a term commencing September 1st, 2025. That's Mr. Billy Hudson, Ms. Gayla Blazer, Mr. Bill Miller, Mr. Trevor Cates. Mayor Rob Mathis serves on the committee by virtue of office and not subject to appointment. Do we have a motion to accept? Mr. Smith, Mr. Templin, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Okay, that motion passed. In the matter of consideration of the reappointment of Phil Morgan to the Cocke County Planning Commission for a 4-year term commencing October 20th, 2025. Do we have a motion? Ms. Blazer, Mr. Burdial, all in favor say aye, please. Aye. Any nays? That motion passed. In the matter of consideration of the appointment of Jonathan Templin to fill a vacant seat on the Cocke County Planning Commission with a term commencing October 20th, 2025. Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Smith, Mr. Hudson, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays?
Nay.
Okay. That motion passed.
Yes.
In the matter of consideration of the appointment of Rick Vassar to fill the vacant seat previously held by Jeff Green on the Cocke County Planning Commission with the term commencing immediately upon approval. Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Burdial, a second. Mr. Stepp, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays?
Nay. No.
That motion failed. Is that correct?
No.
We had eight?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
not now, so.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
That
you're
motion passed, 8-2. In the matter of a resolution to authorize Cocke County to terminate its current health, dental, and vision insurance plans effectively December 31st, 2025. That's all it is on mine. Yeah, my understanding. It's far back. Is that where it starts? Okay. I'm going to read this over. In the matter of a resolution to authorize Cocke County to terminate its current health, dental, and vision insurance plans effective December 31st, 2025, and enroll in the matter of a resolution. That's right. Okay. Insurance effective January 1st, 2026, with a county paying the full employee premium for full-time employees under the standard PPO plan, BCBST Network S or Sigma Local Plus. There's a copy enclosed. Mr. Mayor, do you want to speak on that?
The county was in this program a couple of years ago. We attempted to save money by switching. However, we found that the state plan is a better plan. So we have talked to the state and we'd like to enroll everybody back in the state plan because it does offer better benefits for the employees.
How much more does this cost?
This is actually going to be less than what we budgeted for this year per employee. That's why we're able to pick up the full premium for the standard plan.
With better benefits.
With better benefits.
And you'll have to adjust that yearly, right? I mean.
Yes, it'll have to get adjusted every year. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more questions for Heather? Do I hear a motion to accept? Ms. Blazer? Mr. Stepp, yes, I'm sorry. You want to vote on, do we need a,
You want to vote?
yes. Roll call, please, yes.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller, Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yes.
Wilma Ball, Rick Baxter,
Yes.
David Verdoff,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
That motion passed. Motion passed, yes. In the matter of rezoning request for the following properties that were recommended from the Planning Commission. We just do these one at a time?
Yes.
Okay, one at a time. The property located at 4830 Cooper Highway, map 127 partial, 128.02, requested rezoning from residential 1 or R1 residential to C2 general commercial. Any questions?
So the property owner requests it, correct? They did, okay.
Any more questions? Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Ford, Mr. Bright? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? That motion passed. The property located at 1190 Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial, 009.12, requested rezoning from C1 neighborhood commercial to 1-I-1 industrial. Any questions? Mr. Smith made the motion, a second, Mr. Templin. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Okay.
These have all went through the planning commission, right?
That is correct, sir.
These have all went through y'all.
Yes.
Yes. The property located on Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial, 009.01, requested rezoning from A1 agriculture to I1 industrial. Any questions? Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Smith, Mr. Ford, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? That motion passed. The property located on Old Asheville Highway, map 057 partial, 010.09, requested rezoning from A1 agricultural to I1 industrial. Any questions? Okay, do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Templin, Mr. Smith, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? That motion passed. Category G, in the matter of the following zoning amendments. Zoning resolution amending Article 4, zoning district, section 7.b, special exceptions establishing requirements for cryptocurrency mining in Cocke County.
I'll make a motion.
You'll make the motion to accept?
Yes.
Ms. Blazer, make the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Birdall?
Can I ask a question on that?
You may, sir.
What, is it a noise thing, is that what?
It's a lot of noise thing, but cryptocurrency, if you've read any research on it, and I think it was Johnson County here lately has had issues with cryptocurrency. Takes a lot of power, that kind of stuff, electricity, and if we don't have something in zoning, they could put that anywhere. Research has proven out that it's really bad for animals, humans, sleep patterns, those kind of things. So we need something in our zoning to regulate, especially the noise and those kind of things too. And the noise level, I think, on this one is pretty low. From what I understand, wasn't it? It's pretty,
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, it's a good resolution, I believe. And it's something we can do proactively for our county.
Let's do a roll call on that one. Okay?
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yeah.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdall,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Zoning resolution amending the zoning resolution of Cocke County, Tennessee to permit campgrounds and recreational vehicle parks as a special exception in the A1 agricultural forestry zoning district. Any questions? Do I have a motion to accept? Mr. Smith? Mr. Ford? Let's go ahead and do a roll call on that one too, just for the record.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stepp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright,
Yes.
Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdall,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
That passed.
In the matter of a resolution to adopt the 2025-2030 Cocke County Natural Hazard Mitigation Plan, copies enclosed. Any questions? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, I thought you was gonna speak first.
I was, but the chairman asked if there were any questions. That was my.
I'm sorry, but you speak.
Okay, so there are three pieces of doctrine that the county is required to maintain and keep. They're all originated out of my office of Emergency Management. One is the DOP, the Basic Emergency Operation Plan. It outlines 14 different ESFs, or essential support functions, that guide a municipality in a disaster. You open up the book, you want to learn about evacuations, you want to learn about any one of a number of things. That book is there to kind of guide you. It's not all inclusive, so that's why Cocke County EMA has what's called internal controls. Anything that's not covered in the BOP is pulled over out of our internal controls. That covers all the things that could slip through the cracks. The second piece of doctrine is the debris management plan. If we don't have a debris management plan, then we don't qualify for assistance when it comes to disposing of debris. The third piece, the one we're here to talk about tonight, is the hazard mitigation plan. About 20 years ago, the federal government, in an effort to mitigate damages, loss of life, property, and agriculture through natural disasters, adopted hazard mitigation planning for each municipality, all the counties in the state of Tennessee, and other states across the country. So it's rewritten every 5 years. How it works is all the provinces get together, they identify demographics, topography, critical information about the county. They look over historical data, find out what we're prone to, floods, earthquakes, straight line winds, and then we determine where our priorities should be as far as funding to mitigate hazards and disasters in the county. Not stop them, because, you know, they're acts of God in most cases, but how to mitigate loss, which saves money and which saves lives. So Cocke County wrote its first in 2019. That was my first major project when I arrived here that year. And just to put it in perspective, had we not had a hazard mitigation plan for the county that was current and active, I would not be here tonight, because either I would have been terminated for dereliction of duty, or I would have resigned in shame, because we would have received no federal funding after holding none. There would be no federal assistance without this document. So we've been working on it for about the last 7 months. It's completed. It's been approved by both TEMA and FEMA, and the resolution in front of you, along with the FEMA approval letter, is in your packet. This is, you understand why I didn't make copies for everybody. This is the plan. You're welcome to view it at the Operations Center anytime you like. There are only minor changes from the one that we wrote in 2019. A lot of it account for the effects of Hurricane Helene and some things that we discovered in a generational event like that. And those things are being planned for and mitigated. This opens us up to grant funding for hazard mitigation projects. I'll leave you, or I'll end with, I'll close with some of the projects that we identified that we want to work on for the county. Generators, believe it or not, there is no backup generator for the Emergency Operations Center, never has been. So if we go to lose power there, we're kind of in a pickle. I want to get backup generators for the Newport Rescue Squad and the 6 volunteer fire departments. We're working on the possibility of an audible early warning device throughout the county. My proposal is for 6 audible speakers strategically placed throughout the county that would have different tones for different types of warnings. If it was a flood, you would hear a certain type of siren or tone. If it was a tornado or a straight line wind, you'd hear something different. If it was a train derailment with hazardous material release in Newport, you'd hear something different. I just got a call from Shannon Ball, who we all know is with TEMA now. Day before yesterday, there's $40 million in federal funding for this type of a system. Tennessee's piece of it is $6 million, and we think it would cost probably $60,000 or so for each of the 6 sirens that I want to put in throughout the county. So it's a reasonable piece of the pie, but it's all about how do you write the grant? Is it compelling? Does it support? You know, is it, and we do very well at writing grants in Cocke County, so I'm confident that we could get somewhere with that. Another project is cellular communications, particularly in Centerview and Del Rio. Lack of communication in those towns, to me, is a clear and present danger to emergency responders and citizens. There's times where we're responding to incidences at Del Rio, 2570. I understand the problem with Del Rio and the cell tower is it's not close enough to an interstate to warrant spending the money, but since I-40's been shut down, it's probably going to be a 2-lane road there for the next year at least or longer. I think this warrants another look where we can get a tower somewhere along Highway 2570 to get some service out in Del Rio because traffic accidents have picked up on that road since Helene. I would like to get emergency evacuation route markings for the county. A lot of towns, you've seen them having, you'll see signs on the side of the roads as evacuation routes. And I want to bury the power and data lines along Waterville Road that lead up to the power plant. Trees coming down off the mountain continue to disrupt the flow of everyday life up there with bus traffic for rafting and break down communications. So those are just a few of the projects that we've identified that we want to work on to mitigate hazards in the county in the next 5 years. 5 years, we'll rewrite another plan, and whatever didn't get done here will be carried over, and then we'll identify new things as well. So that's basically the history and the context of the hazard mitigation plan. Your job is to adopt the resolution. If you do, Mayor Mathis will sign it in the upper left-hand corner. The vote will be recorded of how many yeses of the commissioners who were here. The county clerk will sign it. She'll put her seal on it, date it, and then it'll get fired in the clerk's office. A copy will go in this book. And again, it's on the shelf at the Emergency Operations Center. Any citizen is welcome to come and peruse this book anytime they want, see what we're doing to mitigate disaster in the county.
Any questions for Mr.
I
Eswell?
got a question.
Yes.
Does this put any burdens or regulations on property owners?
No.
Does this- Okay.
If anything, it is designed to help property owners. We could be talking about bank stabilization, we could talk about retaining walls. One of the things that we put on the plan were retaining walls in between the fairgrounds and the Emergency Operations Center for flood protection. And then the other one was a flood barrier at Freeman Park. We can cross that one off the list because we got P&J, we got P&J to do it. They spent 48 hours out there and built me the flood wall of my dreams down in Freeman Park, and TEMA picked up the bill for it. Director Sheehan hooked this up.
Mr. Bryant?
Yes, sir, Commissioner Frank.
Is there any plans to do anything with that rubble pile up in the Denton area crossing the foot take out?
The rubble pile.
They're having a problem with, there's a lot of problems up there with vermin, rats.
I don't have an answer to that, but I will get one and I will get back to you.
There needs to be something done.
Yes, sir. I'll look into it.
Any more questions for Mr. Eswell? Thank you, Mr. Eswell.
I was just gonna make a motion about that.
You want to make- Okay. Ms. Blazer made a motion to adopt that, and so did Mr. Hudson, seconded. You want to do a roll call on this one? Roll call.
Andy Ford,
Yes.
Bill Miller,
Yes.
Gayla Blazer,
Yes.
Jason McMahon, Norman Smith,
Yes.
Tracy Stapp,
Yes.
Jonathan Templin,
Yes.
Dan Bright, Wilma Ball, Rick Vassar,
Yes.
David Verdall,
Yes.
Tim Lehman, Billy Hudson.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, with that, we're to the miscellaneous part. Does anybody have anything for the miscellaneous? I would like to ask a question about the miscellaneous before we adjourn. I would like to hear from the sheriff on the jail system, please. I would like to know how the jail system is doing for Cocke County. Are we,
Well, I mean, it ain't really changed much. We did get a letter of intent to certify the Jefferson County Workhouse that we're in. We'll be traveling down to Nashville, September 3rd to receive a certificate of certification. It's something that's not been done since 2016. And that's took a lot of work and effort from the employees to maintain their profession and the job they do, with the facility they have. Now, the only problem with that is if I go over, one inmate between now and September 3rd, then I lose the certification. So, we can only house 52 inmates in the workhouse in Jefferson County, and we've had as many as 94. And, that's definitely not good, but we have been able to maintain a settlement at 52 for the last 3 weeks, but we're having to house about 50 upstairs. So it's, and then obviously other counties are still taking care of our needs, but it's, the court system, they've got a job to do and they can't turn everybody loose. So it's been tough. If we get to September 4th, we'll probably be okay and get our certification and hopefully start generating funding. But they'll be back every 90 days from now to next year to make sure we're maintaining that 52 inmate population. And that's 44 males and 8 females. So that's all we can house. So it's, the biggest effect is, we're trying to house as many as we can that needs to be in jail, and the court's just trying to help us get people out that's got minor misdemeanor offenses. So it's been helpful on their part to try to help, but they also got to put people in jail too. Yeah, but we get a certificate, that'd be something.
thank you, sir. Any questions for the sheriff? Okay, with that being said, do I have a motion to adjourn? Mr. Staff, Mr. Verdall, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Oh, yeah.